up? YouTube. It's your boy A1. About to hit y'all with another live gameplay. Trying out, still working out the kinks. The 19, trying out a couple new jumpers. Hit that like button if you like my gameplay. Any advice, tips, all that's welcome. My build is a point guard. Hold up, let me show y'all my build real quick. So, I'm a sharpshooter slasher. I can't see that. Can y'all? Anyway, I'm a sharpshooter slasher. That's where I'm at right now. 20 badges, 7. The bronze joints, y'all know those is maxed out. I get a lot of bronze badges. The thing about that though is when that turned to silver, oh my god. I don't have no gold badges yet. They coming. 6'6", 188, point guard, shooting guard. I made him like this because I feel I could play 1, 2, and 3 with this build. Depending on where I land, pro am, rec or whatever.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. And the Knicks looking for a positive start here on their road. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now, no question. And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline.
Well, guys,
and the Bucks just one title back in 1971. DA, thank you. Settling into the new season now, Doris. Some teams really finding that groove and their rhythm. Talk about what they can do to maintain that. Sometimes it's easier to get there, but then to maintain it becomes the real chore.
Right, and that's where coaching comes into play. Guys trying to pull the right string, play the right notes with their teams. And obviously, one of the most important things you can have on a night-by-night basis is energy, consistent energy on the defensive end. If you stay in the moment, you focus on the next play. I know 82 games can be a grind, Kev, but if you break it down into smaller chunks, it becomes much more manageable.
Good idea. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cancer. A-Train is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Thomas in at the 3 slot.
Well, Kristaps Porzingis has any number of tools on the offensive end, but a nice high percentage look there.
Bledsoe passes to Ilyasova. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one, no good. And New York the other way now. Last time they met in New York.
Yeah, that was more than just a tough loss. That was a complete embarrassment.
Look, Greg, they simply didn't bring it. And that's one of those losses that you just have to throw away and forget about.
Bledsoe dishes to Ilyasova. They set the pick. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. And how about a look at the most recent power ranking? Very telling, even though, guys, we're just still in December. Look at Oklahoma City. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And, you know, I think New York, they are well beyond where we thought they'd be at this point in the season, making incredible strides and maintaining their momentum.
Screen by Porzingis to the paint. Right block shot, and it's in there.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Bledsoe kicks to Ilyasova. Pass to Henson.
She look nice. Bring her over here so I can see it. I'm live right now, so I'm broadcasting.
Kicks it down to Middleton. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Porzingis with a screen on Bledsoe. Here's A-Train. Pass to Porzingis. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
The thing about Porzingis, interesting guy beyond just basketball.
No doubt, Kev. I mean, here's a man who speaks 3 languages. He had a Carmelo Anthony jersey as a kid. He had a couple of Latvian rap songs written about him, and the guy's just getting started.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
As we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. You take a look at the A-Train. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
On his first full season in the NBA, AI has certainly shown that he belongs in this league.
And you wondered if he would stick around after making a big splash in his debut, but he's put in the work and has shown that he isn't a flash in the pan, and he can bring a lot to an NBA franchise.
Trying his luck deep. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Bucks trail by 9. The pass to Antetokounmpo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Ilyasova a screen. Henson the pass to Antetokounmpo. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. The Claw extends to his wingspan as well. And then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
And he makes the first. Well, he was fired by the Grizzlies 19 games into last season, Doris, but Coach David Fisdale with a fresh start now with the Knicks in New York.
Well, you think about in Memphis, he tried to shift from the grit and grind to a more modern NBA style, and I think he encountered some resistance there. With the Knicks, more of a clean slate, a chance to build the culture from the ground up.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Here's A-Train. Lays it up off the glass. A-Train's got 8.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Bledsoe kicks to Ilyasova.
See, look, looks nice.
Ilyasova a screen. Hansen dishes to Antetokounmpo, right wing, and the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Not always the most consistent perimeter threat, but Bledsoe makes the defense pay on this one.
A-Train, the pass to Hardaway. Some nice passing.
I got to pick up Adrian too?
There's a screen by Cannon.
From where?
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Bangs home the trifecta.
All right, yeah.
Hardaway has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Ilyasova a screen on Thomas. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Here's A-Train, guarded by Bledsoe. No good from A-Train. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, boy, it never gets old watching this guy go to work at the offensive end. He's so gifted.
The shot's good from A-Train.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's stolen, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
Well, I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helps kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
No, I completely agree. They completely took the crowd out of it. They were scorching hot from the perimeter all night long.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at New York. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, Milwaukee, 8 games out.
And I think for the Knicks, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
Bledsoe kicks to Ilyasova. Hardaway against Antetokounmpo. Another steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up off the glass. Porzingis has got 9.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Hansen, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo, 5 to shoot. Here's Bledsoe, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. New York leading by 12. Here's A-Train. 43 points out last game. Cantor against Henson. The shot's good from Cantor.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And it's early, but obviously you've got to like the dominance down low. They're simply bullying the other team right now.
Yeah.
Porzingis against Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss. Knicks on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Well, you think about the New York Knicks last season and any number of challenges they faced. Jarrett Jack was probably the closest thing they had to a legit playmaker in the NBA. Here's a guy who led his team with 5.5 assists per game.
Pass to A-Train. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. He's got 15.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Doris talking about the Knicks, even without a dedicated playmaker, they were still above league average in the assist category.
Well, they show you that you can conquer that metric with shared responsibility. And that certainly works if you're moving the basketball well. But you also, I think, need that one guy who, when everything else breaks down, can make a play for himself or for a teammate.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Henson. Tony Snell comes in for Ilyasova. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Chris Middleton. Here's A-Train. Goes right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bucks trail by 16. Bledsoe kicks to Snell. And there's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Bledsoe. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime. Boy, as aggressive as he's been, hitting all these shots, they're still behind.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Down low. Joakim Noah grabs the miss.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
Here's a look at some stats for Kristaps Porzingis. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 3rd in blocks, 7th in field goal percentage, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. The Bucks making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in, and that one's good, Brogdon.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
New York leading by 13. Here's A-Train. 17 points in the game. Passes to Hazania. New York moving the ball around. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
That's the point, guys. When your lead playmaker can get to the rim like that and convert, monster advantage.
Here's A-Train. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Early.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Zeller. Lets it fly from 18. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now the Knicks with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's A-Train. Defended by Dellavedova. Unloads. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Yeah, I think I put it in the rim.
And there's the call on A-Train. That's his first foul. Faber's checked in for A-Train.
Yeah, that looks way better.
There's one swap here for Milwaukee. The Bucks have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Yeah, she always finding somebody snap.
Of course, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot. He will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those 3 men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. Thomas is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's A-Train. Then it's Moutier. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, A-Train in the last game against the Bucks put on a show. He had 43 points, and the basket must have looked huge to him. He made 3 after 3 to pile up the points. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Hey, David, thank you. Any chance he can match that, guys, in that performance again here tonight?
I tell you what, I know he believes he can. His confidence right now is sky high, and he doesn't think there's anybody that can stop him.
Well, there might not be, because he's coming into this game thinking he can be just as dominant as he was the last time he took the floor.
Those bus stop is the same, right?
Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. Back to Bledsoe. They get a hand on it. Moutier passed to A-Train. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You take a look at the A-Train. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend. But, maybe he can do it.
I mean, if anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Bledsoe for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Bledsoe's got 13 points.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
No good from A-Train.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
Here's Bledsoe, rejected by A-Train.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
Bucks trail by 11. Middleton outside. He kicks it to Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And that's 15 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow in this quarter.
A-Train, the pass to Cantor. Here's A-Train, defended by Middleton. New York moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's A-Train, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. A-Train's got 29 in the game.
Defensively, Kev, it's very hard to impact the shot from the mid-range when you're giving up that many inches as a defender.
And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. Got 3 off the mark.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle. Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Henson the pass to Bledsoe. Stolen by Cantor. Now here's Moutier. Guarded by Bledsoe. Bucks trail by 14. Here's Connaughton. He's got 5. Middleton left side. Bledsoe for 3. Count it. Number 5 for the 4 this game. He's now 5 of 11.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
Hardaway for 3. Kept alive by New York, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against the one.
What you love about Enes Kanter to me is every night he's capable of a double-double. He's an efficient low-post scorer and a determined rebounder. This guy can play now. Let's make no mistake.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Then for the Knicks, Zingas, he's checked in for Lance Thomas. And Lee's subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier.
And And sometimes it seems the age of interior scoring big men has come and gone. Enes Kanter, one of the rare big men who can dominate a game offensively in the paint, great hands and the strength to create space.
The three, Bledsoe, and Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Hardaway with the drive. A-Train, that drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. A-Train's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Knicks. Bucks trail by 16. Henson with the screen. Bledsoe kicks to Henson. Takes a 3. No good from Bledsoe. New York's gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Outside Hardaway. Here's A-Train. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love the hustle and the heart with which Enes Kanter plays. This guy is a terror on the offensive glass.
And John Henson with the slam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? In the corner, Hardaway with it. Here's A-Train, guarded by Bledsoe. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here's A-Train, guarded by Bledsoe. A-Train, the pass to Porzingis. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, really good awareness by the scorer. He's seeing an opening in the defense and exploiting it. Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
The shot's good from Kanter.
I'll tell you, it was the sharp passing that led to that shot. Terrific teamwork.
With 1 on the clock, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're over-shifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. A-Train has been sensational.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are out on the wing. Up front, you have Ilyasova and Henson. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great
they made me shoot it.
Some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Knicks hope to build a contender around their star player, Kristaps Porzingis. He said playoff experience would be huge at this point in my career. The sooner, the better. That's the only thing I'm focused on. What I need to do on the court to play better, make my team win. Kevin, we'll see if they can get there together.
Thanks, D.A. Well, Enes Kanter, when we talk about rebounds per minute, Doris, he's generally very high on that list.
Well, Kev, he's got the size and he's got the strength. But what I really love about him is there's this willingness to mix it up. This is a very physical player.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, think about this. Recruited as a point guard out of high school, but Bledsoe has to move to the 2 at Kentucky because the backcourt mate was John Wall. And what a backcourt that was.
Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
There's a good screen. Kicks it to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Here's A-Train, guarded by Bledsoe. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe right side. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Porzingis. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
It hasn't mattered the scheme or the defender. Kristaps Porzingis is simply cooking right now.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Ilyasova, a screen. Here's Henson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Enes Kanter. And straight isolation basketball, Dora, something we used to see a lot more. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
For a 3, Middleton, that's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Here's A-Train, defended by Middleton. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For New York, they had put up good numbers in the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Zeller, who's checked in from Milwaukee. Frankie Dellavedova comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And a regroup necessary. Timeout taken by Mike Budenholzer.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Chance to check out the story on
and that one misses.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
Porzingis with a screen on Bledsoe. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Saturday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons.
And for that Raptors game, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top.
So why wait for a liver transplant? Call UPMC today. UPMC, life-changing medicine. When a driver violates the safety rules of the road and harms a motorcycle, we all hold him accountable. Why? So it doesn't happen to you or other bikers. If you need to hold someone accountable, call Jacoby Romano, 1-877-J-1-WARRIOR.
Dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
My fault, y'all. My man hit me up. Wanted to see what's good with the gameplay.
All free throws good from A-Train.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Bledsoe left side. Now the pass to Brogdon. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hardaway. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
Porzingis can't hit.
Now kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
Good work there as it goes. 23 points for Eric Bledsoe.
Listen, we know he's been working on that long-range game, but Bledsoe's explosiveness inside may still be his bread and butter.
A-Train, the pass to Porzingis. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, Brogdon leading the charge. Took him no time at all on that one. Brogdon's got 8.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's A-Train. Yep, that one goes in there. A-Train's got 42 in the game.
Boy, this guy has had a major impact on this game. The scoring he has done has propelled them to this lead.
And there's the call on A-Train. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Bledsoe, no good on that one. "16 seconds left in the third quarter. Looking for Henson. He gets it there. Bledsoe kicks to Brogdon. Fires from deep.
No.
And another 3 from Milwaukee.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
No, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And New York, looking at who they got. Inside, it's Porzingis and Cantor. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with A-Train. And it's Lee in at the 3. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks.
Enes Kanter is a natural-born scorer. Either back to the basket with the jumper or the post move. He's got it all.
And there's the call on A-Train. And that'll be his third foul so far. Antetokounmpo against Porzingis. Antetokounmpo passes to Snell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Lee. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18 points. It's off to Utah for them after this game as they take on the Jazz. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the second of 6 for them. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Bledsoe. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's A-Train, guarded by Bledsoe. No good from A-Train.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Eric Bledsoe.
You know, he can be erratic, but that's also what makes Bledsoe such a creative, often prolific scorer.
Here's A-Train, guarded by Bledsoe. And Porzingis, here we go.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Bledsoe kicks to Snell. Back to Bledsoe. Henson with it. Cantor covering. There's Snell. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Screen by Porzingis from deep three-point range. But they get it back. Pass to A-Train. The offensive rebound from beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. A-Train's got 10 points in just the second half.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Snell, the pass to Bledsoe. Up top, Henson. He's covered by Cantor. Antetokounmpo lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 21 in the game.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Well, there's no doubt this guy's on a hot streak right now. That's why he keeps getting the ball in this one. They're like, hey, we're going to feed the hot hand.
Here's A-Train, guarded by Bledsoe. He has a foul called on Porzingis. That will be foul number 5 on him. Milwaukee making a switch. Ilyasova's checked in.
See, I'm struggling now.
And there's the call on A-Train.
That was hot.
That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter.
That's because I started forcing it, though.
And John Henson with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His 2nd from distance this half, 5 overall.
Bucks trail by 12.
I'm not taking no more dunks.
Bledsoe
Everything was all threes now. Whatever I get, I get.
Cantor against Henson.
I got to get this shot down.
Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. No good from A-Train.
Well, it's been an up and down quarter for him on the offensive end. Mostly down, though.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor.
See that chase down, nigga?
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Thomas checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Ilyasova kicks to Antetokounmpo. Ilyasova a screen. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Terrific design on the pick clock. He lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter. Lee passes to A-Train. Porzingis with a screen on Bledsoe. Here's A-Train. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Pass to Henson. Shot clock at 6. Ilyasova, a screen on Thomas. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
Knocks it loose. A-Train, the pass to Cannon. New York moving the ball around. And they're moving it up. Here's Middleton. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Ilyasova, a screen on Thomas. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Knicks pull it in. Porzingis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And he makes that one.
Well, great ball movement by Lance Thomas. This guy, one of the more unselfish players in the NBA.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Knicks leading by 14 to the right side. Thomas passes to A-Train. There's Lee with the three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Bledsoe, guarded closer.
He's one of those guys that combines great length with tremendous explosiveness. Bledsoe makes that one look easy.
Here's A-Train, guarded by Bledsoe, and there's the 3-second violation. Bucks trail
after this,
by
I'm going to tweak my shot, y'all. I'm saying y'all like there's mad people watching. Ain't nobody watching.
Bledsoe's got 11 in the second half.
I don't play
Boy,
for
it
people.
doesn't get more decisive than
for the love of the
Bledsoe
game,
right there on that drive. The ball handling skills to take him anywhere he wants to go.
And he can't get the first one. That one misses.
Fuck, I missed both.
Milwaukee's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
All the officials.
I'm asking out of this game. This shit looks horrible.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports Group, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Childhood friend. Okay, you didn't call up a childhood friend. You called up an ex-girlfriend. To tell your current girlfriend to get out of your house. This gets better and better. It's like an onion. Just peel back. Peel back.
Multiple conflicts, narrow judges with cheating on trial. This is Couples Club with the Couples.
This is the case of Pre versus Jackson. You've been together for 4 years, and Miss Pre, you actually just moved back into your family's home after some separation. Is that correct? Yes, ma'am. And you brought
Yeah,
your
guess
boyfriend
what?
here because
Yo,
you still
what's up, Charlie?
Interview.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Shaq and Kenny, you're on.
What
All
I
right.
would like to know is what happened to make you move out of your home to begin with?
Me and Devon got into it over a family member leeching off of me.
Thank you.
So that night, I did not cook dinner for him. I cooked for me and my kids. He came in and said that we had to go. So it's cold outside. I'm not about to go nowhere with me and my kids.
No, it's still
I'm not about to go
This is
nowhere.
Shaq. Another double for you tonight. Made it look easy, buddy. How are you able to control things on the offensive end with this level of consistency?
I was like, that's my boyfriend, and we've been having sex. So I'm like, really? So I didn't say nothing else about the situation. 2 days later, I had a friend come get me and my kids. And my
Well, a lot of what makes me look good is the system that we play in. You know, I don't really have to overthink possessions. I know my guys are going to be screening and cutting. Now, as long as we make the same reads, all I got to do is deliver the pass on time, and they take care of the rest. It's a really easy team to play on.
You keep playing like that, buddy, you're going to win many championships. Good luck to you, son.
That's the plan.
man, he just kept going.
Thanks, man.
I was like, really? So we just
See ya.
What I want to know is, who is the woman on the phone that you came in the house with on speakerphone?
That's a childhood friend right there, Your Honor.
A female friend.
Yeah, I basically told her what was going on. And she was like, all right, well, I got you back. Yeah, she did say we had sex or whatever.
So she did say
We
that.
had sex.
And he wasn't denying it. He was laughing.
But you told her to say that to make her mad.
Yeah.
Be mad.
Yeah, because it's like this. If you sit here and you continue to accuse me
Yeah,
of that,
great game
I'm gonna go
tonight,
ahead and
especially
play
on-
along with your game. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna play along with it.
Watching his ass. Okay, so look, you know what?
She wants me to stay alone.
Here's the point. Look, here's the point. In order for Miss Pre to even believe what this woman was saying, there's got to be some reason for her to believe some basis. You must have had some relationship with this woman other than a childhood friend.
Well, I'm not having sex with her. She is a childhood friend.
Have you been intimate with this woman ever?
Yeah.
Okay, so childhood friend. Okay, you didn't call up a childhood friend. You called up an ex-girlfriend. Yeah.
Look, he's cold-blooded. Look at the look on his face like, you got me.
Yeah, you called an ex-girlfriend, an ex-lover, to tell your current girlfriend to get out of your house. This gets better and better.
It's like an onion.
Just peel back. Just peel back, Miss Pre.
Yes,
How long were you gone?
I can hear you.
Why did you come back?
Because we have a child together, and he said he was going to change, and I wanted to make it work.
But now you're suspicious again.
Yes.
You think something's going on.
Yes.
You think he's cheating.
Yes.
Why do you believe that?
Okay, I'm at home, and a friend called me. She was like, where's Devon? And I was like, I don't know. He said he at his mama's house. So she was like, oh, well, I'm standing right here looking at him in the casino with another woman. And I was like, what?
How's it going?
So then he called moments later. He was like, you want some donuts? And I was like, yes, really? He said, you want some donuts? So he was like, oh, okay, I'm going to bring you some donuts. So he gets home. He called 3 o'clock in the morning with some donuts.
What's up, AI?
And I was like, Devon, what are you doing? He was like, I'm a grown man. Don't play with me.
When did you get the call that he was bringing the donuts?
4 o'clock in the morning.
So 3 hours later,
Donuts. It's early in the morning. What else is he gonna do out there early in the morning like that?
No,
And
but
then he 3 hours for some donuts. Why is it 3 hours for some donuts?
So you think he was
Absolutely.
you think he was supposed to call the woman?
would you spit supervisor?
get everyone over here and get started. See what we're going to do. Poetry in motion, AI.
You got a friend because you walk in the house with your friend on speakerphone saying, look, I'm about to go mad. You got some good friends apparently that you sleep with, and now you're really concerned. You got some friends out there that you're sleeping with that you at the casino with. So what would it take you here to come over cold donuts?
On my way to I noticed they had a promotion they going on at the casino.
I was kind of got carried away, and I was trying to turn it. I was kind of with my feet.
But you did get the look. You did get the look. Good.
Get the flow going, guys. Let's go. All right, AI, let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do. Poetry in motion, AI.
This year, 2,800 people waiting for liver transplant will die quickly. Don't wait. Find out with Living Donor Liver Transplants at UPMC today. Living donor liver transplants mean less waiting and better outcomes. UPMC is the nation's largest living donor liver transplant. So why wait for a liver transplant? Call UPMC.
AI, got a check for you.
Great.
Life-changing
Thanks.
lives.
You got some good friends apparently that you're sleeping with, and that is what's really concerned. You got some friends out there that you're sleeping with that you at the casino with.
Miss Bree, has any other friend brought up another woman?
My
sister.
She was like, oh, I saw him getting in the car with another woman. All right, so your sister's here with you today.
Yes, right here.
Okay, would you step to the podium, please?
What's up, AI? You need something?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if any endorsement checks have showed up since I was last here.
Nah, sorry, man. Check later.
Okay. No worries. I'll come back later.
Indicated that you told her you saw him get in the car with another woman. Is that correct? Yes, Your Honor. Can you tell us about that event? Okay, I came down to be with them for the weekend.
To be petty.
She was going to the store. As I'm walking past the kitchen window, I hear a car pull up, but it seems to be a female because only females hair is long and straight and go out the window unless you a punk or something. You understand it? So I could brush that off or whatever. So I see the kids come inside, and then I told my husband this. I was wrong. They say, Daddy, go. I said, Daddy, go what?
intercourse with a woman who was on speakerphone who claimed to have had sex with you? Your response was no. Well, I